Alright, so some of you wanted me to recreate Titanfall 2's weapons in Call of Duty. Now, I don't know much about TF2, I meant the other TF2, so correct me if I've made any mistakes, but anyway, let's start with the Smart Pistol. Now, we'll choose our Glock here, specifically the semi-auto 9mm variant, and the first things first, we'll deal with the front part of our gun here. I think something like the Slab 10 Comp or the Comp 95F would suit our pistol here. Now, I think both of these look pretty nice, so just choose one of these two. And for the laser here, you can choose either the F-Tac Vortex or the X10 sidearm if you want an actual laser pointing out. For the magazine, we'll choose the 24-round mag. As you can see, it is a bit extended in the Titanfall version as well. And for the barrel, I think the XRK Look 9 can fit more. And for the rear grip, you can choose the Cronin Lima 6 if you'd like. Oh yeah, and I'm also going to choose some dark green camo here because it's also dark green in this picture. Alright, here we have our Smart Pistol, except it does not lock onto anything for you, nor is it smart, so it's more of an average intelligence pistol. Okay, let's test our pistol out. Oh, crap. Hehe, double kill. Hehe, sure. I think this pistol's a bit too slow for a map like this. Melee kill! This thing low-key feels like a pea shooter. I feel like I should have put a quicker trigger on this, but anyway, let's switch to our next gun now. Alright, our next Titanfall 2 weapon is the D2 Double Take. Now, it's a bullpup sniper rifle, and our closest one here is the Signal 50. Unfortunately, unlike our Titanfall weapon, the Signal 50 is not double barrel, but we can choose the Jack BFB to somewhat replicate the big muzzle brake. And our D2 Double Take does not have this big of an optic by default, so we'll switch over to something smaller like the Cronin 0P. For the magazine, I recommend you choose 7 rounds, since I think it makes it look more similar. Just a bit though. But anyway, for the barrel, choose the 29-inch TV Kilo if you have, but unfortunately I don't. And I think there's some sort of little underbarrel thingy here, I'm not sure, but we'll choose the X10 TX12 to kind of replicate it. And yeah, here we have our D2 Double Take. I'm gonna choose something like the sand camo here to match the color. Alright, here is our D2 Double Take. I mean, this is more of a D1 single take because the Signal 50 only has 1 barrel, but whatever. Alright, let's go snipe some people. Oh, I think I killed the same person twice. Oh, holy crap, it's it! Ah, it's still, it's Jason. Holy, what the hell? I fired like 4 shots and still missed. Yes, got you again, Friday the 13th. Oh, oh my god, my aim sucks. Ah! Oh, that was a collateral. Oh, nice. Alright, that's enough sniping. Let's switch to our next weapon. Alright, our next weapon is yet another sidearm, the B3 Wingman. Now, we only have 2 revolvers in Modern Warfare 3, and I think the tier is more closer to our B3 here. Now, first things first, we'll shorten our barrel here to somewhat match the Wingman's length, and we'll also choose the wooden grip, just like our Titanfall revolver. I think there's like a little laser down here as well, and I think this 1MW pistol laser would be good here. However, it's mounted on the side of our gun instead of the bottom. For the trigger action, choose Oler's Furry if you'd like some better fire rate, and lastly, choose some ammunition type if you want. There's nothing else you should put on this. Alright, here we have the B3 Wingman. Now, the tier uses like the 12.7mm bullet, which is pretty big, which also matches the B3 Wingman, as the wiki says the Wingman is noticeably stronger than the other sidearms. Anyway, let's go test this thing out. Where's my gun? Alright, here it is. This laser is actually pretty good. Like, I don't even need to aim to be accurate. For some reason, I feel like the iron sights are a bit less accurate, or maybe the laser just feels more satisfying. Come on, come back here, come back here. Double melee kill. Oh, execute. Okay, wow, I missed all 5 bullets? Yeehaw! Oh, that was a nice flick. Alright, I think that's enough for our revolver here. Let's switch to our next gun, which is the EVA 8. Now, our most similar mag-fed shotgun here is the Haymaker. And first things first, we'll put on the drum magazine here. And for the stock, I personally think the Ironhide Gray stock looks more close. For the muzzle, I'm gonna choose the Crescent Choke because it's good for pretty much every shotgun in this game. Or you could choose the FSS Thunderstrike if you wanted to look a bit cooler. And if you want, you could put something like the Corvus Peck Beam Laser here for better hip fire. And here we have our mag-fed shotgun. I'm not sure whether the Titanfall 2 shotgun is fully automatic or not, but the Haymaker does not have full auto, so deal with that. Alright, since we're using the shotgun, we obviously gotta hop on shipment. Eat this 12 gauge. Oh, double kill. Oh, get him. Back shots. Oh, crap. This map is so chaotic. Rip and tear. Shotgun. Alright, I think that's enough shotgun brain rot. Let's switch to our last gun now, which is the X55 Devotion. Now, I think a more similar light machine gun here would be the TAC Evolver. And first things first, we'll change the stock this time. I think the shape of the Assault 60 resembles the X55 stock more. And for the barrel, the LRF Righteous Long is our best choice here. It also gives better recoil control and damage range. Now, as for the rare grip, the FSS Combat here is closer. And we'll change our round belt box thingy to a more rectangular one, just like the one in Titanfall. And yeah, that's pretty much it for our X55. If you want to get rid of these iron sights like the one in the picture, you can choose the Jet Bullseye, but the ADS is going to be a bit ugly. Alright, here is our X55. The Jack Bullseye looks really weird, so if you don't like it, switch back to the default iron sights. Alright, let's go spray some enemies. Haha, gotcha. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I know you're in here. Fire kill. Oh. What the hell are you trying to do? The Jack Bullseye optic looks so weird. I think I should switch back to the default irons. Alright, yeah, this is definitely better. Oh. Double kill. Oh. No! This gun feels so nice. Might be one of my favorite LMGs in this game. Okay, we lost. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and watch these other videos if you have the time. Save them to your watch later if you don't. Yeah, this is the outro. Yeah, goodbye. Have a nice day or something.